TBT, Naruto.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the opening round of the Peach Invitational. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, the East Lake Golf Club is the home course of the legendary golfer Bobby Jones. It is the oldest golf course in the city of Atlanta. This is Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, and we'll be calling all the action out on the course today. We're off and running here, and let's take you down to the action at hole number one. Frank, were you the kind of player who actually might have been worried if you didn't have first tee jitters?
Definitely. You didn't have the energy if that was the case, but it's about turning that energy into some sort of positive form. Make nice full swings, pick some good targets, and of course, you never know what's going to happen.
Frank, what's the player facing here at the first on this approach shot?
Uphill, just have to adjust a little bit for the yardage, Rich, and also that pitch of the green. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Good birdie right there, moving to third place on the leaderboard. Already teed up here at the second.
A little bit downhill, Rich. Once again, check for that flag. The front flags are always difficult because chances are you're going to have a downhill putt. When that flag's on the left side of the green, though, beware of that bunker. That's a devilish bunker shot coming downhill away from the flag.
Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. No damage done, made the par. Hole number 3 is a par 4. It's only 390 yards. Frank, what do you think the right club selection is off the tee?
The majority of players hit like 3-wood off the tee here. It's a little ambitious with a driver because you don't get any real advantage getting that much closer to the green. If you can carry that right bunker and keep the ball on the fairway, you're still going to be left with a full short iron, whether it's a wedge or a 9-iron. And that's a scoring club.
Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark.
That'll leave him with a good birdie opportunity, only about 10 feet away. That's a good shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
One more birdie, and now tied for the lead.
Now back over to the 4th. Frank, you have to be impressed with what you've seen from the golfer so far.
It's rock solid. The ultimate of professional, doing exactly what you should be on a day like today.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
This looks to be at least an extra club, maybe 2 clubs going way up that hill to the green. Good swing, good shot yet again. Birdie try up next. Locked in on the read and the speed. Nice birdie to move to 3 under par for the tournament. Back on the tee here at East Lake, 5th hole, 520-yard par 4.
Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicklaus over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
Really. This is an awkward length.
That had to really hurt Frank because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Just a couple of feet. Keeps the momentum going with that putt. Stays at 3 under. Ready to tee off here at the 6th. Tricky 209-yard shot. And Frank, of all the shots that we see in a season on television, this is really one of the most intimidating.
It is, even for these players playing in the Tour Championship. You realise if you don't make a decent turn and just leave the club face open a little bit or a little late on the hit, then that's it. That ball's gone. So this one will wake you up very quickly.
He'd love to get this one. Big putt for birdie. Good job right there. Now making a move and setting himself up for, who knows, a good weekend run, maybe at another title. The former college standout has been excellent today. Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selection has been spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now. This looks like it's going to find the target.
It has been a ball-striking clinic today, hitting one green after the next. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Excellent read for birdie to move to 5 under for the tournament. This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front, thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think. That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. The approach now at the par 4 8th. That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the longest hole on the course and the first par 5. It's the 600-yard 9th hole. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. What a drive. Just tattooed that. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another. I mean, there's skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Frank, just a surgical touch out there.
And the scorecard reflects yet another birdie.
excellent front side, trying to keep it going here on the second 9.
He's just playing beautifully, hitting so many good shots, giving himself so many opportunities. Can he keep it going?
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Eastlake Golf Club was named the permanent home of the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola back in 2005. It is the final event of the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup, with only the top 30 players on the points list qualifying each year. Good chance at one. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Moving on now to the 11th and another par 3. Frank, this one just under 200 yards.
Does play a little bit uphill, and really it's like a V-shaped green. Those 2 front bunkers really pitch the front of that green in. Hole actually gets a little easier the further the flag goes up the green. It's a little wider, and the chances of having an uphill putt increase.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Shouldn't be a problem here. Ooh, good effort right there. Almost made it. Just a little tap in here. Always take that. Good par putt right there. Most players will hit fairway woods or long irons off the tee on this downhill par 4. There's an overhanging tree and some deep rough on that left side of the fairway. That makes this hole really tough if you're coming in from the left side. The right center of the fairway, that's the ideal location, leaving a short iron to the green. All right, so they have the number. Now they have the green light, trying to get at this hole location.
Should be safely on deck.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Will make birdie if he holds this putt. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count. And that is 9 under for the day. This is a par 4 that will test the players. 476 yards, the 13th hole. And Frank, it's a good driving hole.
It certainly is. It plays closer to 500 yards because you're going uphill. Avoid the 2 bunkers on the left. That's a given there. You can see those off the tee. And that second shot, make sure you take enough club to carry that bunker on the left.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Just another solid shot, about 8 feet from the hole. Getting set now over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that.
Well, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now at par.
Well into red figures at 9 under for the round. Backing up that long 13th hole, we now arrive at the 14th, and this too is a challenging par 4, Frank.
Tough fairway to hit because of the pitch from the left side of the fairway to the right side of the fairway. No fairway bunkers to worry about, but if you watch the Tour Championship over the years, you'll find the majority of the field live in that right rough. It's the most difficult part of playing this downhill par 4.
Now at 14, ready for the approach shot. I'm reminded of what an old caddy used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Well, Frank, here at the 15th, this is the spot where a player has to make a move if he's trailing 525 yards. At last, a par 5.
Yes, players like Henrik Stenson, who have won here, have actually hit 3-wood off this tee and just playing it slightly left of those 2 bunkers on the corner, and then left with like a 2-iron or even a utility club to get it up quickly. Because that second shot is very, very severely uphill.
Oh my goodness, he pumped it, he thumped it, he jumped it. What a drive. Big swing coming up here at the par 5 15th. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Count that for eagle. Moving on to number 16 now, 481-yard par 4.
Well, when he goes after it like he is here, grab the fire extinguisher, put out that ball is on fire. It's melting going through the air. Long just met longer.
This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
And he's made it onto the green now. So just a formality here. 12 under on the day. Frank, the par 4 17th at 455 yards has become really one of the most famous holes on the PGA Tour.
By virtue of that great up and down by Bill Haas when the level of the lake had been reduced just to the level where he could actually play that vital third shot. The hole is a slight dogleg left, par 4, fairly flat. Those 3 bunkers down the right are absolutely perfect if you're going to just bail out to the right. You'll certainly learn how to play fairway bunker shots. If you can find the fairway, this green raise slightly and you'll see that gaping front bunker that protects the front.
Here we go. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. This would be nice. A birdie on the card. See if he can make it. stroked that with authority. Now to the final hole here at Eastlake Golf Club. And Frank, there aren't too many golf courses that finish with a par 3.
And that's why it's always under a debate whether you should finish on a par 3, especially one of this length. Twos are very, very hard to find on this green. And the reason why there's so many slopes and hollows here, the 2 bunkers, remember the great up and down from Jim Furyk from the right bunker, that's more than possible. But this is it. This is what it comes down to. Somehow make a 3.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, you surprised to see that name on top of the leaderboard?
I am surprised to see the name, but not that style of golf leading. It was great performance, especially tee to green. You don't often see people start that quickly.
CBC Naruto over and out. And also shout out to Disney Plus coming out today. Today's Naruto 2019. It's just amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh, just like I said it would be. Got movies on there like Captain Marvel, my girl Brie Larson, and Avengers Endgame. She's in that too. Captain Marvel's in that too. And all the other amazing Disney stuff. All the Disney Channel shows like Class of 1, like That's the Ravens, even Stevens. Wizards of Waverly Place with my girl Selena Gomez, Zack and Cody. We can go on for days with that. It's just infinite. Movies also like Wendy Wu or Brenda Song, and she was also on Zack and Cody. High School Musical, of course, that franchise, the trilogy, High School Musical 1, 2, and 3, and everything else. So yeah, shout out to all of that. It's all amazing. And also with Disney and Square Enix combined is, Kingdom Hearts. Like Disney and Square Enix put together, they made the Kingdom Hearts franchise. And yeah, Disney and Square Enix put together as Kingdom Hearts. Disney and Square Enix combined made the Kingdom Hearts franchise. And so for Kingdom Hearts 3, let's get him on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's time. It's been time. He should have been on there like 10 years ago. But that's all we do at this point. But let's get him on there. It's necessary. I want him on there. And he should be on there. So yes, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And we got it. So yeah, let's get it. Let's go. We got it. We good. So yes. With all that being said, congratulations to Disney Plus launching today. It's amazing. And I'm Sora too, by the way. I'm Naruto, I'm Sora, I'm Titus, Final Fantasy. I got a lot of characters. Cy Cooper, Lord, Telsophronia. Let's get him on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate too. But anyways, congratulations Disney Plus coming out today. And since I'm Sora, congratulations to me too. I appreciate it, and we all appreciate it. And shout out to that. And with all that being said, yeah, shout out to Disney Plus coming out today also. And with all of that being said, CBC Naruto over and out. Hold up. And also shout out to all the superhero movies on Disney Plus too. Ant-Man, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor, all of them. All the ones that lead up to Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame. You can see them all now. It's just perfect. It's just really perfect. And all the other platforms with Disney Plus too. There's everything. Everything including Star Wars, National Geographic, Pixar, Marvel, everything. Disney itself, everything. It's just perfect. So yes, shout out to all of that. And with all of that being said, CBT Naruto over and out.